हेलो एवरीवन। आई होप आप सभी लोग अच्छे होंगे। क्रिकेट फैंस, they would be enjoying. There are some very good contests going on. Australian match between the four test match between Australia and England has started. Australia, they were at 107 for 2 at the time of lunch. एक और बहुत अमेजिंग एंड एंटरटेनिंग मैच चल रहा है बिटवीन पाकिस्तान एंड श्रीलंका, in which Pakistan need another 70 odd runs, and they have 7 wickets in hand to win the first test match at Galle. बट आज हम बात करने जा रहे हैं इंडिया वर्सेस वेस्ट इंडीज़ सेकेंड टेस्ट मैच, जो कल शुरू होने वाला है. एंड बिकॉज देयर इज़ अ गैप ऑफ 10 आवर्स बिटवीन इंडिया एंड वेस्ट इंडीज़ टाइम जोन, सो ये टेस्ट मैच इंडियन टाइम के हिसाब से इट विल बी एट 7:30. इट विल स्टार्ट टुमारो. So we are going to discuss about it. We are going to discuss what things West Indies can do, what team changes they have to do, what strategies they have to apply, so to give a close fight to India, unlike the first test match. Mind you, West Indies has not defeated India in a test match since 2002, and I'm talking about a test match, not a test series. So पिछले 21 साल में वेस्ट इंडीज़ इंडिया को किसी भी टेस्ट मैच में नहीं हरा पाई, चाहे वो वेस्ट इंडीज़ में हो या इंडिया में हो. सो इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू बी इजी, बट देयर आर फ्यू थिंग्स दे कैन डेफिनेटली ट्राई so that they can give a good contest to India. We are going to discuss those points, what changes they have to make. And but before I start this video, once again, humble request, अगर आप लोग मेरे चैनल पे पहली बार आए हैं, so please subscribe to my channel. You can like my video. You can give me your comment, your feedback on this video. Whether you like this video, whether you agree with my point of view or not, that's okay. I will be happy to know your point of view about this is and what I'm saying. Similarly, आप मेरे पुराने वीडियोस देख सकते हैं. I have made videos on Ashes, on WTC final, IPL. So yeah, you can go through it, and you can definitely compare whether they were close, whatever I predicted and whatever I analyzed, whether they were close to the real situation or not. It's a new channel. Let me tell you very frankly, I started this channel just a few months ago, and unlike some hotshot ex-cricketers who have a large fan base to just promote their channel, I don't have that. I only rely on my content, on my analysis. So if you really like it, please subscribe to my channel. It will act as a motivation for me. Thank you. So second test between India and West Indies is going to start tomorrow. ये टेस्ट मैच पोर्ट ऑफ स्पेन में खेला जाएगा, which is in Guyana. And if you look at the scores and results of last few test matches in Port of Spain, it is now more spin friendly pitch. And like I said in my last video before first test match as well, that there are very few test matches. It is very rare to have a test match in West Indies and it is not interrupted by rain, as they are a group of islands. So rain is predicted here as well in Port of Spain. In fact, rain is predicted more on all the 5 days. So it will be interesting to see how much test match we are going to watch. India, they have already won the first test match, so they are on the driving seat. And going with how West Indies performed in last test match, they have to up their performance by several notches if they have to even compete against this India. So हम पहले वेस्ट इंडीज़ की बात करेंगे. So they made one change in their squad. They have dropped Raymond Refer, which is a good decision. He didn't perform in that test match, and also he didn't have a very good first class record to be part of the West Indies team. However, surprisingly, in his place, they got another all-rounder, Kevin Sinclair, in the team, which is puzzling. जब आप थर्ड नंबर पे खिलाने की बात करते हो, when you want to play a batsman at number 3, you need a solid batsman who has good technique, who can definitely play both spinners and seamers confidently, comfortably, who can save the team from if there are early wickets. Shai Hope, who is the captain of West Indies one-day team, is the good fit to play at number three. I'm not sure why he is not in the team, but he should have been at number three. Any which ways, Kevin Sinclair is in the squad. That does not mean that he's going to play and bat at number three. So पहली चीज़ जो वेस्ट इंडीज टीम को करनी होगी, of course their captain also acknowledged it that they have to bat and they have to play spinners more confidently and more with the bat rather than with the pad, which they tend to do in the first test match. Their openers are going have to play a very crucial role. Both Tagan Chandrapol and Craig Brathwaite, they have to give a decent start. On third number, it will be interesting to see whom they are going to play. I just hope that it will be someone, a proper batsman. There's a guy called Mackenzie in their squad who I have heard is good, decent batsman. I hope he got an opportunity here. Also in last test match they played a team full of all-rounders. They have 8 to 9 bowlers. That is not something which is required in a test match. You need 5 good bowlers and that's enough. In fact, there are a lot of test matches which are won only by 4 bowlers. But yes, you can have 5 bowlers, especially in Caribbean where it is very hot and humid. So you don't need more than 5 bowlers. But going with the squad, it seems that West Indies are going with the same kind of approach in the second test match as well. Raheem Cornwall, he got injured in the first test match, so most probably he will be replaced by Kevin Sinclair. I hope West Indies would have learned their lesson in the first test match and they are not going to give another spinning track to Indians. I mean, when opposition have quality bowlers like Ravindra Jadeja and Ravichandran Ashwin, if you're giving them a spinner pitch, I mean, you are going to be doomed. It's like giving a seaming pitch to James Anderson and Stuart Broad, or Hazelwood and Pat Cummins. So I hope they go and they have a seam-friendly pitch. They have to take that risk. I know that even their batsmen are going to struggle, but they have to take that plunge. They have to come up with a pitch which is suitable for them. Going with the current team standards, West Indies seamers are more experienced and they have more wickets as compared to Indian seamers who are in this series. So you have Kemar Roach, you have Holder, you have Joseph. All three are good bowlers. You have Sean Gabriel in the squad. So if you play him as well, it is going to be very potent seam attack. In my view, they should go with a seamer pitch, and they should play with these 4-5 seamers, and they can have one spinner. It can be Kevin Sinclair, or if they want, they can play Warrican as well, because they have a lot of all-rounders. So that's the only way they can go ahead and they can challenge India in this test match. Talking about pitch, like I said, that it's going to be again, if we go with how pitch behaved in the previous matches, it's going to be pretty sprint friendly, especially from the third day onwards. But again, if West Indies make any changes, that's a different thing. Talking about Indian team, I don't think so they are going to make any changes whatsoever in the test match until unless there's a change in the pitch. If there's a seamer friendly pitch, so we might see Mukesh Kumar coming in place of Jaydev Unadat. That's the only change that I perceive. There will be no other changes. Again, if it is going to be a very big ranked turner or spinner pitch, then we might see Akshar Patel replacing Shardul Thakur or Jaydev Unadat. So that's the only change that can happen depending on the pitch. As far batsmen are concerned, there will be no changes. We will have Jaiswal, Rohit Sharma opening. We will have Shubman Gill at number 3. Then we have Kohli, Rahane, Jadeja, Ishan Kishan, Ashwin, and Shardul and other bowlers. So उसमें कोई change नहीं होगा, definitely. Approach, like I said, if I was in West Indies coaching team, I would definitely want a seamer friendly pitch. I will recommend that, and I will try to bowl first if I want toss. Of course, if toss is not in my favor, so I don't have any option. But if I want toss, if I'm in West Indies team, so definitely I will bowl first, and I will try to put pressure on young Indian players like Jaiswal, Shubman Gill, by bowling good line and length. So that should be the strategy they should apply. Yeah, no doubt Jaiswal and Shubman Gill, they are quality players, but this is going to be Jaiswal's second test match, and Shubman Gill is not in that great form in test matches. So definitely if they are able to break in, if they are able to get those couple of early wickets, they can definitely put pressure on Indian batting. But again, it can backfire as well. Like I said, that West Indies team, they are they are very uncomfortable against quality seamen's swing. We saw how they they lost badly against Australia last December. They were of no match to South Africa in their recently series in South Africa in March. So like I said, it can backfire as well. So they have to go with a balanced approach. But definitely, considering you're already one down, you have nothing to lose. Being aggressive is the right mantra. Taking risks is the right mantra, which I'll suggest West Indies team. Also, their batsmen have to play more responsibly. If you look in both the innings, first and second, in the first test match, they lost. They literally gifted their wickets, especially in the first inning. Test match is all about grinding. Bowlers are going to put pressure on you. Bowlers are going to make life difficult for you. But as a batsman, you have to buy time. You have to play. You have to keep on knocking. You have to keep on defending. We saw how a great stroke player like Virat Kohli, who loves playing freely, he played such a restricted knock in first test match, which was required on that test on that pitch. Definitely Kohli would have loved to get a century there, but unfortunately he couldn't. So that kind of approach is required in a test match. When you defend, when you grind, then it put pressure on the opposition bowlers. They come up with new ideas. They tend to make mistakes. They tend to give freebies, like freebies which you can encash and score runs. So again, the opening pair is going to play a very crucial role for West Indies. A lot will depend upon the openers. If they are able to provide a good, solid opening, even if they don't score with a run rate of 3.5 or 4, which is not something which West Indies do in Test match, but if they are able to play first session maybe with a loss of just 1 wicket, and even if they're scoring 70-80 odd runs, that will be enough. What is required is to defend, to show that attitude. Definitely India has a quality bowling attack, and they're going to put a lot of pressure. Both Ashwin and Jadeja, not only Ashwin and Jadeja, Siraj is a quality bowler who can make life hell for the batsman on any kind of pitch. Shardul Thakur has knack of taking wickets. He can come out of nowhere, he can take wickets. If we get Mukesh Kumar in the team, he has performed amazingly well in last 3-4 years in red ball cricket. So definitely it's going to be tough for West Indies team, but again, nothing is easy in international cricket, and if West Indies have to make a comeback, this is the only way they can do. From Indian point of view, although players like Rahane, Shubman Gill, they were not able to score. They got out quite cheaply in one of the in only the only inning which Indian team played in first Test match. But I'm sure coach and Rohit Sharma, they are not losing sleep on that. Both Shubman Gill and Rahane are quality player, but the pressure will be on these two players because Shubman Gill, he decided to bat number 3. He took a very big gamble, and if he again fails in the second Test match as well, I mean, after this, the next series is against South Africa in December, and at that time, till then, we can have KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer fit and back in team, at least, recording for their position. They will try to take their position back. So it puts a lot of pressure on both Rahane as well as on Shubman Gill. They have to perform in this Test match. They have to end on a high. So because India is not going to play any Test match till December. So no Test matches for next 5-6 months. It will be all white ball cricket. So if you end on high, so definitely when selectors sit and select the team, they will consider your performance. But another low score, and it will put a lot of pressure on both of them, especially Rahane, because he has made a comeback, and selectors will not be willing to give him a lot of chances, considering that Pujara performed exceedingly well in the recently finished domestic matches. He is going to play a lot of Ranji matches because he is not part of white ball cricket. So he will get a lot of opportunities to showcase his talent. So it will put pressure on both of them. As far as bowling is concerned, definitely, like I said, that it depends upon the pitch. Most probably, India is not going to make any changes if they don't consider if they don't find that pitch is going to be a seamer friendly. If it is going to be a seamer friendly, then we will see Mukesh Kumar in place of Jaydev Unadak. And if it is going to be a rank turner, it's going to spin from the first day, then Rohit Sharma might be tempted to bring Akshar Patel in place of Jaydev or Shardul. So that's the only changes that I anticipate. For me, definitely it's going to be pretty easy for India. I don't see West Indies winning, but yes, I would love to have a close contest between India and West Indies, and I just hope that rain does not impact a lot and we have a result in this Test match. So thank you very much. That's all in today's video. I'll come back tomorrow to discuss about the first day performance of Ashes, as well as some other thing what happened between Pakistan and Sri Lanka series as well. So thank you very much for watching my video, and keep watching and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. Bye.